All right, folks, we gathered here. The local boys, we're missing one, but Mr. Bronson Bowman is a youth pastor, so he's busy on Sundays, but the rest of the gang was able to gather. We're going to do a little post-deer season powwow, talk about the misses, the did not finds, the big ones that you do get on the table here, just a little ins and outs. But first of all, we want to thank y'all for watching. We just a little rinky-dink YouTube, I guess you call it a hunting channel, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do our very best, and I have got a star-studded cast here, if y'all can't tell from around me, and we're gonna turn these boys loose right here in just a minute on a few items we need to talk about. And so, Isaac, what do you think?
I think it's, we had a good season.
Yeah.
Had a very good season. And I'm really excited about these guys sitting here on my left, Mr. Ethan Webb and Grayson. They're going to add a lot to Local Boy Outdoors, I can tell you that.
We got some youth.
Yep.
We got some age.
Then we got the.
Did you hear that?
We got brains of the operation over here.
Well, now ain't nobody
to
gonna
do
deny
with
that.
calling. Well, I tell you what, we got a lot going on today. We got a hat and sticker giveaway. We have the winner, the 100th subscriber to YouTube. I got his name. We'll tell that at the end. We got another surprise of something we got going on, but first let's get started. Grayson, tell us a hunt story from last fall.
Alright, well, that was actually a couple days ago. We got a picture of a real nice 8-point. We got a bunch of pictures of him. And I've been hunting most of the beginning of the year. I hunted him and just non-stop hunted. Never even seen him. Well, I moved on to a pretty nice wide 8-point and hunted him for a while. We started getting pictures of this one again, so I started going hunting him again. Never seen him anymore. Moved back to the 8-point and
Different spots.
yeah, different spots, and didn't see him either. I did see him once actually, and I was trying to get him with a bow and it got dark on me. But anyhow, we got a picture of that 8-point the other day, and it's real pretty, tall, heavy 8-point. He's got a double throat patch and a split brow, and went and hunted him. And in the thicket, we got a picture of him I saw him like he was way back in there. He's probably 170 yards. I watched him for a while and decided it was too thick to shoot until he started to about walk away. He just had fought a decent little smaller 8-point and run him off, and he stepped towards him, and I decided to start shooting. So
Wait, when you start shooting.
well, I started.
How many bullets you got in that gun?
I had
First shot's
4.
a warning shot.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
yeah, I shot the first shot and I felt like I was a little high, so put another one in it. I shot again. That one felt good. I saw him kind of duck and start to run a little, and shot again. I don't know where that one went, honestly. I was just trying to get another one in him. I felt like I had one good in him, and then saw him walking through a hole, and I shot at him walking. I did not see him anymore, so we backed out on him, and I felt pretty good about it. We got in there, hiked.
So y'all left it some time
Yeah,
after
We
that.
gave it 5 hours.
5 hours. Key point right there, y'all.
Yeah, and went to look for it, and went all over that place and didn't find nothing. Shot my gun the next day, and it was 6 inches high and 2 inches to the left. So I reckon that's
That'll
what
do it
happened.
every time.
And you listen to a 15-year-old talk about a big 8-pointer. This is the biggest 8-pointer we've ever had on camera.
Yeah, you told me
It was
that.
a 5-6-year-old 8-pointer with 11, 12 inch G2. The biggest 8-pointer we've ever had on camera. And he done good. He passed a bunch of 3-year-olds this year. And we thought it had paid off, but
Well,
lucky.
And like everybody at this table and everybody that might watch this, everybody misses.
Oh yeah.
Everybody, whether you missed or grazed or wounded, y'all droned the deer the next day and found it alive.
Yeah, yeah.
So the deer's fine. So it'll be bigger next year and a year older and smarter. So
Hopefully it'll be a movie star next year.
might be this.
Yeah.
Never know.
That's the goal.
That's what he is.
Well, not all stories end. and the success. But you learned something out of that deal. So shoot your gun before you go hunting. If nothing else, you learned that. What about you? You got any exciting stories? I mean, you're only looking at one of the largest whitetails in Virginia right here, probably for the year. And he went out west and got him a nice mule deer, so I'm sure you got a tail.
Well, it was definitely my best season. Last year I shot a good 10-pointer on opening day, and I didn't see another shooter. The
Like
rest of the season.
bow,
Opening day of muzzleloader.
muzzleloader.
Second, third, shot a good buck, and I hunted till January 2nd, 3rd last year and didn't see another shooter.
Wow.
So this year, started off the season, missed a good buck with a bow. We got that on video. So me and my
Yeah,
buddy
you'll see
Bronson-
that coming up. I done got the green light from him.
Yeah. But me and my buddy Bronson that's not here today, we went out west, got my first mule deer. It is not on film. That's a funny story. You'll see that. We walked way in.
You got footage after the fact. Yeah.
Before and after. So
Okay.
we walked in and thought we were alone, and we were wrong. We woke up, here come the horse cavalry. So we had to outrun the horses to get to the glassing knob, and it worked out good. My buddy killed Bronson, he killed his biggest elk, and we did get that on film.
On video with the
Yeah.
head. Right.
The elk is on film, so that was awesome. But this is by far my highlight of the season, probably the highlight of my Carroll County hunting career. So this deer have no idea where he came from. We've hunted this whole spot for about 10 years, and it's a whopping 7 acres. There's no food there. It's just a mountainside with poplars on it. But it's a rut funnel. First 2 weeks of November, it's a good place to be.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So we always run cameras there. Well, it is literally a funnel. You got a cliff and a fence with housing development. Like, it's real pinch town. So we always run cameras on that pinch point all summer. Well, July 13th, 14th, I get a picture just like that. Look at him. So he's broke off. He's had a flyer here that was about 8 inches long. Of course, that catches your eye. So I'm not very confident in our little 7-acre spot there. So I've been skunked there more times than I've seen deer. So I went door knocking. It's not too far from my house, 5 or 6 miles away, but I talked to about 12 different people that own property in the vicinity of where this deer lived. Was successful on one of the 12.
Oh,
And it was
that's about normal, bro.
yeah, and it was 14 acres. So we went and looked at it, and we had actually hunted there when I was a kid, but of course I didn't remember. So there's a power line runs through it, and it's got saplings about head high. You can't see nothing. Well, we talked to the guy. He was tickled to death for us to clean that power line out. So we went in there and
I hear a
bush
food plot coming
Yeah.
already.
We do a lot of food plotting, and you'll see that in the footage. About every hunt we've got, we're setting over some sort of green food source. But anyway, we go in there, bush hog the power line, kill it, plant clover. Well, then we got in the drought of all droughts this fall, as y'all remember.
Yep.
So I went in Labor Day weekend, tilled all the clover under because it was basically ate to the dirt, and just throw out winter wheat. We'll see what happens. So
Comes up
actually, at my daughter's birthday, I was talking to Gerald about this deer. I showed him a picture, and he was scheming and planning on it. And I said, we're going to try to stay out of there in bow season. That buck will cruise his power line for a doe first week of November. You remember me saying that?
You caught it. You
Well,
said it, but you had to go elk. You had to go elk
I'd
hunting.
go, yeah, we went out kind of the week before, so we
Had to go.
had
Just
to.
had to go.
How many times did you hunt it in bow season? Once. So we stayed out of this spot and just left it a sanctuary.
That's another tip too.
Yeah, and we do that a lot.
Yeah,
If we
I
get a
do
special
too.
deer, we stay out on them until we got the long range fowling piece. But anyway, start getting pictures of him 3rd week of October, 11 o'clock at night. 10
So he
o'clock at night.
shed and then left.
Well,
Or somewhat.
we got one picture of him hardhorn, August something, and that's when I noticed he broke his
Wow,
confidence.
he shed in August.
We didn't get another picture of him from August 20, whatever that was, until like October 20th. And
Yeah.
then we got a picture of him at 10 p.m. 3 or 4 days later, 8 p.m. 3 or 4 days later, 6 p.m. He daylighted for the first time while I was in Colorado.
You told me that.
We was in a tent in Colorado, and I got a picture of him at dark 45. I mean, I don't even know if it was shooting light, but right at dark. Well, opening weekend, Grayson shot a buck first morning, 3 minutes after daylight. It was a nice 10-pointer. I should have been with him with the camera, but that put me in the pick. I got number 1 pick then. So next evening, I slept in there, and you'll see it on the footage. But got in there at 3:30. Wind was supposed to be out of the west. Well, it was out of the northeast. I said, I got in there 30 minutes in. I said, I am leaving if it hits me in the back of the head again. I thought that, looked over, and here his butt came down the power line. Couldn't believe it. And you'll see, all these boys got all this experience. I've got killing experience. I ain't got videoing experience.
But
So,
you gotta have that first.
yeah.
You gotta have the killing experience. Camera comes later.
So you see me turn and get on this buck, and by the time the shot goes off, it looks like a tree stand falls out of the tree, and it almost did. Me and the camera and the gun all about fell out of the tree. So you got the shot, but you don't got the deer flopping over. But
Well, that's if you attach a tripod. You told me you had
yeah,
a tripod attached to the shooting rail.
yeah,
You had a hold to the shooting rail when you shot the deer.
yeah,
Done it 1,000 times. Don't worry, on a deer that big, it's
Yeah.
getting put on there.
yeah, yeah.
The only way you would is if you double push the record button and you
Yeah.
ain't got nothing
Yeah.
down there.
So I had the best season I've ever had. It'd be hard to top for a while. He's 159 inches as he is.
Looks bigger than that.
Well,
Way bigger.
with
Is that a gross?
gross.
That's a gross.
Yeah. Who cares about symmetrical?
Right. Oh no. That's what you want right
Who
there.
grew? You measure it, but anyway, I don't care that much about score, but one that big.
Right.
Scored just for scale.
Score, yeah. Score's good, but score
Biggest deer
ain't.
we've ever had on camera. Who knows how long it'll take to get another one like that, but
In Carroll County,
Yeah.
especially.
it was a blessing. That's for
One,
sure.
160. You can't. I missed one right up here.
Yeah.
Not a walk there from here. That and when he ended up dying, he scored near 180. I mean, how many opportunities do you get at that in your hometown? You don't. So you're young enough, you might see it. I've had 2 opportunities at the same caliber sized deer, and both of them died, and I didn't get to kill them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe you could break that streak. You know,
We'll
do
see.
that.
We got another one first.
Isaac,
Yes, sir.
we know that you had a little bit of a rough deer season.
Yeah, just about this much.
But here's the thing, every other day I'd get a text, Isaac filmed his brother shoot a deer. Isaac filmed Lucky Adam shoot another deer. Isaac filmed this, Isaac filmed that. So what else is good happened? That's good to me, you know.
Well, you know, there's a whole lot of times me and Adam went hunting, and I love the filming part as much as I do the
Yeah.
hunting part.
Same here.
Okay, you know, and you'll see some footage of Adam killing a really, really nice mountain 8-pointer. I mean, a good buck, okay?
Solid deer, everybody shoots.
Solid, but you're going to see when you watch the footage that I had the camera on the arm out as far as I could go in the front of the tree because this deer was behind ivy bushes and trees and I couldn't see him. We had a window about,
He was 250 yards through the hardwood.
yeah, and you're going to see that you'll hear me tell him, don't worry about this camera, do not let that deer walk off.
Yep.
Because we had multiple pictures of all these deer, and this is the first time we've gotten on these deer, okay? And 2 steps, and he's gone. You know? And just so happens, when he squeezes the trigger, I've got the camera hanging out here. I can't even see in the display. I'm just hoping
Yeah.
that I'm somewhere that the deer is in the general area. And you'll see his butt hits the ground.
All right.
And it's caught in the top of the screen, okay?
That's awesome.
You know, but and like I say, you know, I shot 2 deer on camera, and you'll hear me if we show this footage, you'll hear me say on one of them, stay on him because he ain't even gonna get out of the field because his off shoulder was hitting him in the top of the head. Now, the mine's 300. Yeah, while he's running.
Yeah.
This deer's 350 yards. You know. And you can see plenty of white bone on top of his head. I mean, he's no slouch by any means. But all in all, bad season, no. Not at all.
You got to go sit in the tree. It's
You know,
always good.
we logged, I don't know how many hours sitting in a tree stand. I mean, you know, like I say, my brother, you know, his wife is not in the best health. He don't get to hunt much anymore. He comes out, I film him kill a nice buck. It's not big by no means.
One of the widest four-pointers.
Yeah, but it tickled him absolutely to death.
That
He
was
was
a
happy.
four-pointer?
That was a 4-pointer.
They
you
ain't
know.
shot a 4-pointer. They ain't killed deer. They ain't let deer go that big. Just shot a 4-pointer.
You
Oh,
know,
baby, I ain't burned
I filmed
down.
that. I filmed Adam right here. You know that mountain buck was his best buck. That was incredible to me. And get this, I got so tore up. I'm supposed to be the shooter that morning. I already told Jamie, get your gun. Don't wait on, you know. I'm reaching for the camera. That's what I wanted.
Been
You know.
some movement that y'all couldn't do.
Yeah, I mean,
in
the
time.
deer's gonna walk away.
Well,
Because the time we
we
seen him is
yeah.
one little bitty opening, 2 steps, and he's in another patch of ivies. He may be 2 counties over 10 minutes from that, you know. And, you know, so, good season.
Yeah.
Even though, I lost 2 deer. We watched one deer pile up. Walk over there, he jumps up and runs off. I mean, you know.
You got to him and jumped up and run off?
Yeah.
Is
We
that deer,
didn't even get to him.
is that deer still alive?
Yeah.
They're still alive.
Yeah, never found no blood. A deer that his arm was, his leg was hitting him in the back of the head. We found one spot about the size of your pinky.
Wow.
Went in there 3 times. Look,
You fuzz Jensen that thing.
But in the camera, you can see it's a solid hit.
I mean, I'm about to knock him plumb off his feet.
Yeah.
You could tell the work was high low.
Couldn't tell. It's 350
Or
yards.
you see the body ripping.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you
you
can see
could,
it.
like I
and
said,
you-
you could have fuzzed Jensen that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you never know. I mean,
Right.
I never dreamed in a million years he'd get out of the field.
Oh, they texted me and said, deer down in the field. He's laying there looking at him, and then we went over to him and he run off. And I'm like, what? What do you mean he run off?
Yeah, ironically, we're walking over there, you know, because you're going to see this boy right here pulls off a shot on a deer. My rangefinder quits ranging at 400. He's probably another 50 yards past it. Drops him right where he's standing. Nice nine point.
Yeah.
You know, deer looks like a, well, actually on the big screen, you can actually see it a whole lot better than we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the LCD. Lets you
Yeah, you know. And this deer walks out 5 minutes after it. And he's like, we're sitting there, and he's laughing because he didn't even think he touched this deer, you know. 243. You know. And he said, that's right there he is, shooting. This deer's walking out right below him.
Yeah.
Well, we shoot, he runs down there.
I did the same thing again. Buck, 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 buck.
Buck.
Yeah, it gets me all
Isaac loses all composure.
But exciting. That's what makes hunting season for me.
Yeah.
Exciting, you know. Me and him got a lot of hours in God's creation.
Scotty, does he get excited? I mean, tell the truth.
Maybe just a little.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm good until after the fact. After the fact, you know, we set up on that tree stand, and he tells me the deer's piled up after I shoot that buck, and I'm like, you'll hear me say, I ain't sure about that. I let the gun back down, you know, and I'm sitting there.
That's a long ways.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot can happen. You know, I said, when we get down there and I see him laying there, I feel better about the situation. You know. But Scotty, how about you?
It's been a learning experience, and I do pretty good videoing for somebody. Just me and my camera. Yeah, we have some good times and some bad times.
That
Now,
happens.
my best, Rayleigh, my daughter, she gets to hunt about 2 or 3 days a year because she plays ball all the time. That's all she does is play ball. So youth day, this was her last youth day, and we had one that we watched him all summer. He wasn't no monster, but he was a 10-pointer, and we named him High and Tight because he wasn't about 12 inches wide, but they about that tall. And she wanted to kill that deer, and if that's what my youngin wants to kill, that's what I'm gonna let her shoot. If she wants to shoot a spike, it's whatever, because she don't get to go much. Well, we went, youth weekend. Didn't see nothing the first day. An empty field. And then the next day, we went that morning, seen a spike. Then that evening, we had a couple little bucks that come out all time like clockwork. And then a big doe. And she didn't want to shoot the little buck, she wanted the big doe. And I kept telling her, Rayleigh, if you want to shoot it, you shoot it. But high and tight is pretty regular right here. He's usually the first buck you see. And which now the little 5-pointer had come out, and I think it was a spike or 3-pointer. And then she was getting ready to whack that big doe, and I told her to wait because there's another deer in the woods, and sure enough, he come out.
That was him.
Yeah, and she was going to shoot him, and you might hear me say a not so nice word one time on the camera because he changed his direction he was going, and I was like, might have said something I shouldn't have said. Gerald can beep that out if he wants to. It wasn't terrible.
You just cut it right out.
But it did have 4 letters in it. But anyway, she showed good patience. And I don't know, still the verdict's out. She shoots left-handed. I don't shoot left-handed.
And you are left.
I'm left-handed, but I can shoot either way, but I shoot right-handed most of the time.
Right-eyed dog.
So I guess that's from her Uncle Gerald over there. She picked that up because he's an oddball too. He shoots like that. But she gets it done. I mean, she cut him a flip. And also, I killed a couple good ones. I goofed 2 or 3 times. There's one of them, boy, I thought I had him in the camera so good. Yeah, when he runs off, he's in the camera. Maybe you need to look at the viewfinder before you really pull the trigger because he had stepped out and I didn't know it. He was in it the last time I looked. Well, the crossbow
was just crossbow.
That was the crossbow. That was my opening day. I done killed a doe, and normally I let a buck that size go, but it's one of them first times.
Yes,
you can talk yourself into killing a whole lot of stuff.
All Gerald's got to do me and say, you want to shoot that?
Yeah, well, this was the first day out self-filming, so, man, I'm going to kill 2 in one day.
That's a fact, Jack.
So,
Fact, Jack.
I pull the trigger on the crossbow, nothing happens. And my boat had slid up forward. So I'm looking at it, making sure it's seated back. I never looked back at the camera. The deer stepped out of the camera, so you hear the famous meh, thump, and then you see him run off. And he's licking
camera
fluids
got all
pretty good. But I got the whole 100-yard run. Never got to see the shot, but I did get the doe. The doe that morning, I got every bit of it. She never got out of the field, but then I had another one. I got me shooting him, and he run right straight to me, and I got a 2-6 that's sort of in the way. You see his head. But I'm learning. It's
That's all that matters. But
I'm learning. I didn't have nobody, couldn't get nobody to go with me other than Rayleigh that one time, so I done a lot of by myself stuff, so. But I did find out one thing. I gotta buy a new camera. Cause the last 20 minutes shooting light, my camera don't pick it up good. So I killed another doe. I think we can see it. Yeah, but anyway, but it's been a good year just listening to everybody tell tales and everything. And me and Grayson over there, we got one thing in common. We sort of dozed off a little bit here the last couple days, and we got pictures of a lot of deer, but we didn't see them until we seen the cell phone ding.
Cell phone
Cause we might have been
Ain't you shoot that deer, Fred? What's wrong
And
with
the bad thing was, my wife, they go to her phone too, and they dinged it, and she recognized that, well, I've got them, named the cameras, and so she's like, well, I started to text you and see if you was going to shoot one in, but I figured you was getting ready to shoot one, and you'd have been mad if that phone would have went off. No, I'd probably been happy because then I could have probably
That's
shot
the only
one.
time you'd have been happy.
Yeah, Yeah, but anyway, so she was at the house watching the deer feed around for 30 minutes, and I was down there asleep.
Your Scottish snow.
Yeah, well, they was far enough away. They didn't ever act spooked in the pictures. I mean,
They're just sitting here, we got him. Deer season's about over. We're gonna make it through, girls. We're gonna make it through.
well, Adam, I'm sure you've got some because you've been with him, and there's never a dull moment with
No.
Isaac.
And that's what I was sitting there thinking. I've had a pretty good year. Nothing like this right here on the ground by no means. And congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
That's for Carroll County. Some people might call you a liar.
I got it on film to prove.
There you go. But the highlight of my year has been the fellowship. More over any deer that I've got. With my dad not being able to hunt with me as much, the majority of my seasons has most of the time been by myself. And having Isaac with me for ain't many days I hunted without you this year.
No, sir.
Every text I got, you two bums was together.
Yeah.
I was all alone.
So that's been the highlight of mine. It's come to a point in my life when I needed it the most, and God put it together.
Yeah.
Treat us well, didn't
Yep, He treated us well.
I got one question for Adam. You got your loafers on.
I do.
Every
That's
time
what
they go
worked
to
deer
deer
hunting,
hunt.
bro.
I've hunted in deer, or I've hunted in house slippers since the first turkey video on Local Boys Outdoors. I wore house slippers that morning. Be honest, I was running late and wore house slippers in the mountain. And on my birthday, he calls in a gobbler and I kill a gobbler. First one I'd killed,
And he's wore them ever since, man.
and I've wore them ever since, and I've never went in the woods
Well, let me borrow him.
and not
Time
seen
to.
any game. This is my third set of house slippers. I've done
See,
wore them out.
Got a whole closet full of them.
Yeah.
But
This
you know
year,
what?
this year,
Yeah,
don't
you
treat
know,
it.
Must
That's
not get cold feet, all I know.
Landsberg is the hardest place to hunt as far as any properties that at least me and you hunt.
Straight up, straight
It's
down.
straight up, straight down. It's not a place you're gonna go and come home and say, I've seen 12 does today.
Right.
You'll see maybe one doe picking around, and I got lucky and seen one buck that messed up. And you got lucky and seen one
Yep.
buck that messed up.
Yep.
But in history's past, Landsberg has not been nice to us until one day it is.
Until that walks by you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You may come up there and hunt all year and never see a deer, but when you see him, it's gonna be a gator.
Yep.
I mean,
Could
you
be.
know, we got pictures of deer. This, you may think I'm stretching it, 140 to 150 inches,
Yeah.
regular. But all these pictures is after dark.
Yep.
And it's so hard if you don't catch the rut just exactly right. We got tree stands in excellent funnels to where it happens when it's the rut. If I'm at work, there ain't a thing I can do about it.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I mean, it's just you get lucky or you ain't lucky.
But with the house slippers,
It adds
every
a little
time
bit
we
to it.
went down
Yes,
there, we've
sir.
seen something, and
Yeah.
that's rare for Landsberg.
Yes, it is.
So my house, I will be slippers. You
Hey.
can be G-Man, I'll be slippers.
Wear the slippers, slippers.
That's what he's going to nickname himself, Slippers.
You wait till I get some hope some of that footage.
Old Slippers.
Slippers.
Yeah.
Slippers does it again.
Slippers does it again.
What about you, G-Man?
Oh my gosh, Adam, after the slipper story, I don't know if I got we go from just thankful to have friends to hunt with to taking the kid hunting, killing her best buck probably, one of them,
That's so far it's our
to
best.
having a rough season, but ends up successful in the end, to having the best season of his entire life, killing his best buck and first mule deer. Grayson killed a dang nice buck, your biggest probably forever. And keep in mind, Grayson has killed probably bigger deer than most of us sitting here.
Yes, sir.
Dude, y'all, Grayson, don't take the shy Grayson lightly. He is a stone cold killer. But as far as me, man, I feel my tags with 2 states, 5 bucks on the ground, all. I'm just gonna tell you, I was gonna drool when you see my footage. I ain't bragging. That's how blessed I was. The dang thing just walked up and lined up and stood still. And I mean, I can't wait on this. And from learning from 30 years of doing this, when we first started doing this, we were in the verge of trying to turn ourselves into trophy hunters.
Yep.
Where we didn't shoot deer for years unless it was that. Because we live in the ground where we can do that.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
we have the potential here. I mean, right there is proof in the pudding that the bloodline is right for this area. But when we started video, and me and Isaac started this 30 years ago, and Scotty's helped us off and on the whole entire time. Them deer, you don't even worry about them deer.
Nope.
You can't.
Trophy is in the
You want a picture of him, and you want to hope he steps out. But when you go for 2 or 3 years and you don't get much video, and you're trying to do whether it's a TV show or a YouTube channel, or doing it just to watch it on your TV at home when you get old or whatever. If they don't walk out in front of you, you don't shoot them. They don't die, so you don't get no footage.
I like it.
I like eating, but we're still. I want the biggest thing I can get my hands on. But I had a great season. Like I said, all my buck tags got filled. I got all of them on film. Filmed my wife shoot a couple. Got them on film. 3 bucks. She
got
never
bird
killed 3
shooting
bucks. No, she didn't.
She didn't film?
She back porch shot that thing, man. I was up here deer hunting. She just called me and said, "Where's your gun?" There's an 8-pointer chasing doe in the field. Run across the pond, boom, dead. I'll get to skin it when I get done.
Well, that sounds to me like she was just smart.
I said, we got the 3 cameras waiting on
Go
grandma.
out in the yard for her. Yeah,
But-
she hunts off her back porch.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, she's let me know it over and over that I'm jealous because she killed that deer. I said, I've never hunted off the back porch. Why would I be jealous? But oh, trust me, she lets me know. I made a good buck too.
Yeah, it's nice, dude.
Her best deer today. But anyway, a hunt that stands out, all after hearing all these guys' stories, has to be, stands out to me all year long. My grandson, which is cousin to, or nephew, or 2 uncles sitting here, got that backwards. They're all in the same family. He is on the verge, if we all got anything to do with it, of being eat up, consumed. I mean, y'all seen video of him in the living room downstairs
Oh, my God.
shooting a grizzly bear.
Yeah,
Put it on
funny.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, there's another one coming soon with Danielle being a big buck that he grunts and rattles up.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, with that being said, he ain't ready, 5 years old, he ain't ready for a gun. He probably could be, but he's still at the pull the trigger stage.
Yeah.
Just gotta shoot. You give him a BB gun, he don't aim, he just pulls the trigger. If it's he's learning it now with me. I bought him a ground blind for Christmas, and we set it up downstairs, and he is in there calling and rattling, and the deer comes in. I put horns on my head, and I stop and say, "No, you make sure you lay the collar down, and get your gun up when you see him coming, and make a good shot. Make that first shot count, So I'm training him that way. But we go hunting Thanksgiving Day, and me and him and my son, his dad, we go right up there above the house, and we're going to shoot a doe. Because Kyler's like, we ain't shooting no mamas, we ain't shooting no babies, we only shooting big daddy bucks. But that all changes when the first spike walks out. He's going, shoot, shoot, shoot. Somebody shoots a deer. So I told Forrest, I said, we're done. We're gonna have a deer dragon, blood on the hands experience.
Yes, sir.
This boy's gonna be a
Make
part
some
of
memories.
it. Killing experience. So we go up there and big doe comes out, and I said, there's all kinds of does wiggling around, but they was young, and I said, here comes a big one. And the second Forrest was recording, because he had to buy a license this year. He hits record, and the first thing you hear when the record starts is Kyler saying, big doe, big doe, big doe, big doe. Just scream, just like that. And we're like, we got his earmuffs on, he's screaming this. And I'm laughing, and I'm like, I don't care if we shoot one or not, this is fun. And Forrest, I said, you gotta pick the earmuff up, you gotta be quiet, you gotta whisper, what? What? So here's the deer. So I lay out the old 350 Legend out the window, broadside, you good? Good, okay. Click, the gun don't go off. So it's an AR, 15, 350 Legend. So I thought, what's she doing? Because I've got the gun there trying to ease the bullet out, get the bullet out, put it down between my legs. What's she doing? She's running the other deer off. They didn't even hear nothing. I'm like, you gotta let that thing go, that AR to slam it home. So I let it slam home and turned around, boom. Kyler went ballistic. You got her, you got her, you got her. Oh, it was great. Highlight of the year for me. That was the highlight hunt.
Hey, you know what, dude? That'll be stuff he won't never forget.
Oh, he talks about it all the time. As you mentioned it to y'all,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he had
Next
some.
day, we talked about it for a long time.
I'm sure. At least he goes. Sometimes he plays he's a little turd nugget. He plays dumb a lot. He plays like what? And then he won't even talk to you about it. He just walk off.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you can't shut him up.
Yeah, no, he told us all about it the
Yeah,
next
you
day.
know, he don't like the blood on him, but he likes to point it out.
Yeah.
So we scanned it, we took it all the way down to the quarter, and we took a piece of tenderloin out, that much, sliced it up, marinated it, put it on the grill, right there, all at the same time. He was eating it off the grill, just like, oh my gosh, this is as good a steak eating as human being I've ever seen
Yeah.
in my life. But that's my story. I mean, good as one as I've had. That was my number one hunt for the year. As good as me and Danielle's had, and Bronson, I'm sure, has got one, but we'll catch him on another time unless you know something. He killed a monster.
Yeah, he killed a big elk. We got it on film, and that was a lot of fun. Killed a good 8-pointer we should have had on camera, but you talking about Kyler, and we've got this on film. Me and
Yes.
Bronson took our daughters home,
Yes.
and they are 3 and 4. So we set ourselves up for success there, but it was meant to be. We had Cheez-Its and Christmas cookies and juice boxes and all kinds of stuff. Adam knows, he's got a little girl about the same age. So we walked around the corner of the field, and it took every bit of 30 minutes to walk 300 yards. They was playing in the snow and picking flower. It was something else. Well, we climb up in the stand, and these deer stand everywhere. They're just meant to be. I mean,
So y'all run them off getting there.
no.
They didn't leave?
They stood there and let us, I mean, if we'd have been hunting, me and Bronson, them deer'd still be running.
Yes,
But
sir.
it was meant to be. We climbed up in the stand, and Bronson shot a doe right there as soon as we got in there. Well, everybody's happy.
So y'all climb the stand, shut the door,
Shut the door.
turn the camera on, he
And
busts.
shoot a deer, yeah. So then we got to eating cupcakes and Cheez-Its, cheese puffs. We got all that on video.
They scattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those left. Well, another one came in from the other side, and I shot it. So that was a great time. And the girls, we wasn't sure. My daughter had seen me clean deer before, but she hadn't seen it alive, and then it dead, and it get the same deer. She was
From
all
start.
into it.
Yeah.
You don't never know how they're gonna take it.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't, if you ain't taking them, you'll never know.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
And
Another
my
future
grands-
hunter then.
I've got 4 grandchildren. One of them, she's 7, now she hunts. She killed, she thinks it's easy because,
That's because you do all the work.
well, now her other papa done all the work for her, and he's got a prime spot anyway over her, but she went this year with her, it was the whole family in the box blind. It was
Oh, wow.
my daughter, my granddaughter, my son-in-law, little brother, and baby sister.
The little
Wow.
Yeah, the whole crew watched her shoot a 6-pointer youth day. And, but last year, she shot her first deer. And she called me as soon as she shot it. Pa, I shot a buck. You gonna come help me get it out? So I get my clothes on, and here I go up a mountain. My son-in-law had seen the deer fall. He knew that it was dead, but she did. So we take her out there tracking. I'm showing her what to look for, and she's like, oh, this is blood, this is blood. No, that's a red leaf. This is blood, this is blood. And then we get to the edge of the woods, and there's some briars. And it's a deer trail, but there's a couple of briars hanging over. Pa, there's briars. So I break them out of the way, and I can see the deer. She walks, there's some blood. Well, there's my deer. This is so easy, Pa. Yeah. Sometimes I think our kids might get spoiled a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That they don't have to go through the days of sitting on the river, freezing to death.
Yeah.
And I mean, sitting on an old ladder stand and watching the river freeze. One of my best things. I remember it was me and you, Gerald, your daddy. There was somebody else with us. It might have been one of your other brothers.
Probably Hank.
Probably
It was
Hank.
Hank.
Probably Hank.
And I shot my first rack buck.
Yes,
Oh, that's
sir.
Hank.
That's Hank.
That's Hank, cause Isaac shot a 5-pointer up in the thicket and
Yeah.
got mad at me cause I
But
picked
that's
him.
when, that was back, we couldn't even, that was walkie-talkie days.
Yeah.
The little Kenwoods.
Yeah.
And I sat down there the rest of the day, cause then you could only kill one deer a day in a county. I sat down there, I killed that deer like at 8 o'clock that morning. We hunted all day. I sat down there on that river all day and watched my deer float in the river. We had it on the stringer. But
Scotty nicknamed that, the stringer.
but I mean, that was
God,
that was a long time
That was a
ago.
long time ago.
I mean,
I've
but
been
I,
married 35 years, and I haven't been married long. That's gonna be pushing 30 years ago.
it was probably 30, 32 years ago,
Yeah.
something like
We're
that.
getting old, bro.
But I still remember it. I still remember it just like it was yesterday. And that's the trophies.
Yes, sir.
It's the
Yeah.
memories. I remember when he was a baby and my daughter was a baby and them running around at the ball field
Wait a minute. Hold
playing
on.
in the dirt.
Put it in reverse a little bit longer there. I remember when Ethan was a baby.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Ethan, we all go to
I
Bass Pro
remember
one
taking
day.
his daddy to bow tournaments,
Yeah, same here.
and they only had one arrow each, him and Alan, and we would have to straighten it out so they could shoot the next target because they couldn't even drive yet.
Yep.
That stuff, you know, it's just like you was talking about, man. I told him yesterday morning, thank you for this deer season. Because the coming together and the camaraderie that we shared in a tree, the stuff that we saw, was what made my hunt season. The
See,
stuff
y'all said a lot together.
Yeah.
And Kendall goes with you a lot, I know, and I don't know if y'all said a lot together. Go hunt together and split. But you sit with Dad a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like side by side.
This
So-
season I hunted a lot by myself.
You did. Well, you're old enough. You're a big boy now. You putting over the bigger boy.
That
things.
stuff that you know you just can't.
You don't get, I mean,
You don't get that back. I mean, that's, you know, you go through those years that, you know, last year I was in a funk. You remember, Gerald?
Yeah.
I texted you in the tree and told you I didn't know if I was going to hunt anymore.
Told me you was gonna quit hunting.
I told him I was done. Because
It
I
won't
was,
cost you. You
I
won't
was,
see any deer.
I was
Nothing like
spending 99.9% of my time alone. And when you do something, you know, my hat's off to Gerald. Gerald hunts 99.9% of his time alone. How he does that?
that.
it's
I've
That's
always done
different.
that. Yeah.
I do a lot of hunting by
Yeah.
myself, but me and Gerald usually are always talking to each other,
Sure.
texting back and forth. And,
I mean, that's
That's
you
the
know,
time
that,
passion.
the time passer. That's stuff, you know, that you know, this season that we just had, we can't ever get that back.
It's
We
gone.
got a lot of memories.
Door,
on
the
it.
door shuts. It's gone forever.
It's gone
See,
My
forever.
brother finally figured out that 52 goes north too. And
Oh, heck.
yeah, he's hunted with me the last 3 years. He's finally come to another state and hunted now. Of course, every time I sit there and look at my camera and I'm sending the picture. This is in front of your box, you know, because I've got him a spot fixed. I don't go around it. I got him a box blind, got a heat, because he's old. He's older than us, so, I mean, he's just old man.
He's
But-
stable.
Yeah. And he's
I
ugly.
ain't saying
I got all the looks and personality. He ain't got nothing. But anyway,
God, Roy, I'm sorry, man.
but anyway, he comes and hunts with me, and his most favorite thing, I think, is my wife always has breakfast cooked for sitting on the.
Hey, I
when we
need a
come
damn
out.
fight now. Hold on a minute.
Well, you know,
Hey, I'll fix you breakfast.
yeah.
I got Isaac last year.
Hey, boy.
You be
But,
next.
you know, he comes up and he seen deer early in the year and let them go, and then just lasts a little bit. All he's looked at's the same trees when he comes, but and then of course he sits all day yesterday, sees nothing. Then this morning at 9 o'clock, they're standing all in front of that camera, and but it's part of it. It ain't about the deer. I mean, I go because I want to kill them, but I like sitting around bull crapping
That's
and
right.
talking
That's
all
right.
this stuff. And slippers.
Slippers, yeah.
Yeah.
He sent a picture. Him and my son was up there in the mountain hunting. He sent a picture. He had his foot hung off the ladder stand. He had slippers on. I said, "Oh my God, it's fixing to get real. He's got slippers on.
Dad, something gonna die for
Something gonna
sure.
die." Hey, and on another note, I cannot wait for spring turkey season. That's what's coming next, y'all. Spring turkey season. Oh God, I love it.
You know, we started this, and we ain't about subscriber numbers, nothing like that. But you do want to see the number climb. And we got to 100
Yeah,
just New Year's Day.
yeah.
And I said, we talked about it, and I said, I got a hat, a couple extra hats, and some stickers. And if I can figure out who the 100 subscriber is, I'm gonna give him a hat and sticker. And I knew the guy, and was standing there talking with him at work, and we was at 99, and I started talking to him about it. And Tony Horton is number 100. So Tony, right there's yours. I'll bring it to you. Come by Food Line and pick it up anytime you want it. So there's our 100.
That's
We
awesome.
got 102, 30. What is it now?
3.
103. 103. And what's the funnest part about the whole day that we're here for? What's the main part? Anybody know
Yeah,
what's
I
in
do.
this box right here?
Yes, numbers.
We're going to do, I got to look first. I got to get one out. I got to get the one out. Right here it is. We have in this box right here, here's 4C. We have a member that's not here with us. No telling where this moron's at, but he's somewhere, no doubt, doing something bad. We're going to do a doe hunt. Late season, Carroll County, they allow you to shoot does. What is it till March?
March.
March 15th.
March 15th.
Yeah, something like it.
Middle of March.
You shoot in March, and ain't none of us planning on hunting no deer in March. But January, I personally partake in the killing of does. We don't even shoot does the whole regular season because usually it takes us all season to get our buck tags full. Well, I feel mine first day of December. I tagged out bucks, so I did shoot a few on into December. But we need about 4 more to tick out. So we're going to do a team draw, and if whoever draws 4C gets you know who,
Billy Bob.
or whoever draws 4.
Where is that idiot?
I told you, man. There's no telling. Guarantee you he's up to no good.
I bet you he is.
Say for instance, if Grayson draws 1 and Adam draws 1C, C meaning cameraman, these two boys are going to hunt together, don't even know each other hardly. So Grayson, you get the first draw.
3.
You got a 3. And we got a few of these guys that hunt together all the time.
I'm 1.
You got a 1. And if we draw, we want to switch.
Oh boy, I'm your camera, buddy.
There you go. That's a perfect match right there.
Yes, sir. That's great.
2.
Yes.
Did you get Billy Bob?
Yes. I did. Ain't no way.
All right, I'm gonna draw 1 and the last one's Bronson.
Okay.
I'm 2C. Who's 2? Me and Scotty.
That
So,
puts me with Bronson.
okay, we're gonna trade.
Y'all split, yeah.
We're gonna trade.
I get to hunt by myself.
No, you got to give that to Ethan to give to Bronson.
Yeah, Bronson.
And that puts me with
It
Ethan.
don't matter to me which one.
And that puts
It
me
don't
with Ethan, right? You're 1?
Yep.
Okay. So we got to figure, we had 1, and of all that could have went wrong, like I don't want to draw Isaac, we hunt together all the time. Adam don't need to draw Isaac, they hunt together all the time. We only had to do 1.
That's
So
great.
that worked great.
I
so-
can't believe you got Billy Bob, man.
The hunt of the season is going to be when Billy Bob and that $10 million smile he's got goes with Adam, who can't even look at him.
Yeah.
He can't even stand to hardly be in the
Just
same room with him.
just make sure he leaves them funky sunglasses at home.
Well, the main thing is he is a
That's a
cameraman.
prescription though, ain't it?
No.
He is a cameraman. Billy Bob advised me that he doesn't care anything about shooting a deer. He just wants to go with a deserving person to get to be in his presence, and he would film them. And he said he'd even take them to a spot if he didn't have a spot that they wanted to hunt.
There's
So,
any evidence that God has a sense of humor.
well,
There it is, huh?
Here's what I do know about Billy Bob. How much land's in Floyd you got? 100 acres?
About 200 between the two spots.
Okay. There's about 17 million does that live on it, and that's all you can shoot right now. Billy Bob, you better watch out. He pull that SKS out and go up there and do the work. So that,
Grayson, you just let me know when you want to crawl the tree, and I will bring the camera and a camera arm and
well, it may be a box, it may be a set on the
whatever you
ground.
want to do. Just let me know if I put it on a tripod. It's no big deal. Just let me know, and we'll go get it done. And if you guys don't have a spot that you want to kill it at, or you don't want to goof up, we'll go over here with this 200 acres in Floyd. I passed 17 yesterday evening, okay?
You drove by 2 of them 40 yards away.
Yeah, and they was bedded in the field, never did get up.
But that kind of extends our little gathering here. We wanted to just postseason. We're slamming the door on 25-26 deer season. We have some of the most unreal how-to coyote stuff coming up from these two fine fellas that we're getting ready to start putting up, and then I'm going right into the turkey footage.
Oh yeah.
So, anybody got anything else?
No, I think we're going.
We just got to line the hunt up. These hunts that we're talking about here, you'll see all starting next summer. So thank y'all for watching, the ones that do watch. Thank you for following us, and you can talk bad about us if you want to. We really don't care. So you can say whatever you want to say. You can make fun of the size of deer we shoot. We don't care. I'll just point at this one and say, oh yeah, oh yeah, we got some trophy hunters amongst us. Don't worry. But if anybody's got anything else to say it now. Otherwise, we'll close this deal out.
God is good.
God
All
is
the
good.
time.
Yep.
And all the time,
God is good.
God is good. Love y'all. Peace
Love
out.
y'all. Be safe.
Have a good.
About 3 seconds there. Okay. Let's see how much we did here.